Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson back doing another 2 trades. This is the Euro Yen on the left side and the Aussie Yen on the right side. I decided to go with the Aussie Yen this time because it's the strongest one. It's stronger than the pound, and the Yen is neutral. It was weaker when I first took the trade, and then of course there was some news that came out and which caused it to spike up in my favor. I got in this general area, around 9 o'clock it was. Been in the trade for a little while now. It's about an hour and 15 or 20 minutes, and it went down a bit and then it went up. This one went mostly sideways, a little bit down on the Aussie Yen, and then it shot up. But it was not related to the Euro news or the Aussie news. It was the dollar news. But sometimes the dollar news will affect other pairs. So I'm up over $2,000 at the moment. I don't know if it's going to go up anymore, as I see weakening over at both of these sides. So I'm just going to watch it just for a little while longer. If I don't like what's happening, then I'll just close the trade. So I took both the trades based on the rules of my pip trigger trading system. And I also added one extra moving average from the 30 minutes and up. So this blue dotted or dash, it's a dash line, this one right here, I can blow it up and show you. Now this helps me to decide whether the market is moving up or moving down. So I just, look at the 30 minutes, look at the 1 hour, I make a decision and see where it's going to, and then I go down to the 5 minutes and I actually just take the trade, which I took the trade in this general area, went a little down and went up. This was some dollar news which affected the Aussie Yen, did a bit of a pullback, so it's struggling at the moment, so I'm not sure which way it's going to go. And I have at least 10 pips or more on each one of these, so as far as I'm concerned, it's good enough. Let's see what I got on this one. It's actually 12 pips, 13, 14 pips. Going to keep an eye on it because it's still pushing to go up. Also, like I said, checking the 30 minutes, looks up. 1 hour, still looks like it's going up. So back in the 5 minutes, that's why it's still going up. It's about $3,000 now down at the bottom. I explained this in really good detail, exactly how to trade Bollinger Bands, either 1 band or 2 bands. My preference is 1, along with this trigger line right here, the green dotted one. And as I said, for trend direction, I added that other moving average, which I teach exactly how to trade it. Forex Nelson is back. I finally decided to close the trade as it's showing signs of weakening on both these pairs. I closed out this huge blue candle and this one. It was based on the news right here. Fed Chair Powell was speaking, but it was for the US dollar at 10 a.m. So looking back at the charts here, it did come back to the mean, and then the overall trend on both of these is up. So I was expecting it at least to go back up. And as you can see, it's starting to reverse now. there's not much you can do about it. It already hit the ADR here on the Euro Yen, which is 100 pips. It already hit it. And so I decided to close it, a little over $1,000 on each one. As I said many times, I'm not greedy. 10, 20, or 30 pips is all I'm after. And on this pair I got in here with a 20 pip stop, closed out here with 12 pips, and I got in with this little cursor here on the Aussie Yen, and I got out at, again, 12 pips. Now I know it can go up, but it's already going on 10:45, approaching the London close. As you can see right here where this blue box ends, I'm expecting at that point possibility of a move in the reverse direction. In other words, going down. And I decided to close the trade and call it a day on this Friday. So I had a pretty good week this week. So I was glad to get out. As you can see, things are starting to reverse now. So you can't be greedy. Grab 10, 20, 30 pips and just call it a day and do a few trades, and then you can have results like this. So remember, it's good to get your hands on a good system. I've been working on the pip trigger for 12 years, and I made a bunch of different versions of them. As you can see in the templates here, there's 9 of them, with training on each and every one of these. Here's the Word document. 9 versions of the pip trigger with 11 MT4 templates, 19 custom indicators and meters. I teach many ways of trading, all these different areas on trading, 2 different Bollinger Bands way of trading. And of course there's like 233 total training videos that I did. Plus there's 20 bonus videos that somebody else did. So anyhow, if your trading is not up to speed and you want to improve on your trading and your end results, feel free to get in contact with me. You can either call me directly, you can email me, or just Skype me. And through Skype and screen sharing, I can give you a lot more tips and tricks and show you more about the pip trigger. And if you're interested in a pip trigger, you can certainly get your hands on it. So anyhow, that wraps up this Friday, and at least this trading within the blue box session. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until the next trade, happy trading.